And in the first orientation meeting we had as new Democratic congressmen, one of the older members of the House came in, closed the door, and said, I want to tell you something. When tobacco issues come up, we vote with the tobacco companies. However, over the years, some of us wandered off of this agenda. I offered an amendment to ban smoking on airplanes that had the opposition of all of the leaders in the House of Representatives, Democrat and Republican.
Despite all the good intentions of its formulators, the smoking ban will create a serious and entirely uncalled for safety hazard.
We're engaged here in a very important political battle. We have the health issue on our side. We have the safety issue on our side. The question now is whether we'll have the political strength on our side to prevail.
I can change the world.
During the course of that debate, there were many charges made that as soon as we start trying to regulate smoking on airplanes, we are inviting chaos. People said there would be fighting in the aisles of these airplanes. People would be sneaking into the restrooms to smoke. We'd have fires on airplanes. I can't think of a thing that we've done on the floor of this House in the last 2 years which has been greeted so positively and warmly by the American people. They were ahead of us on this issue. They were waiting for us to catch up, and they're waiting for us again. Give the Department of Justice the resources it needs to fight the tobacco industry. They are going to put together hundreds of lawyers to defend their miserable product and their practices. We need to have a team just as good and well-funded on our side. For the longest time, we have argued that tobacco should be regulated. The tobacco companies fought it off, year after year after year. Finally, with this new president, with this new Congress, we've reached the moment where we have a chance to pass this important legislation. Every day that we don't act, 3,500 American kids, children, will light up for the first time. This is our moment in history. Let's not miss it.
Because these things will change.
And today, despite decades of lobbying and advertising by the tobacco industry, we've passed a law to help protect the next generation of Americans from growing up with a deadly habit that so many of our generation have lived with. Thank you very much. Let's go sign the bill.